Are you tired of feeling lost, stuck, confused? You don't know which way you want to go in life? Well, it's not because you're not as good as the next person. It's not because you don't have the assets. And it's definitely not because life is unfair. It's just because you don't actually have the correct guidance. And that's what I'm here to give you today. I'm here to give you the three main reasons why you feel stuck, why you feel lost, why you don't know where you want to go in life. The three things that hold you back the most. Number one is going to be over preparing instead of getting out there. For example, if you've ever played a sport or if you've ever had a job, you're going to know exactly what I'm talking about. They have you train, you know what I'm saying? They have you watch film, they have you do a whole bunch of things. But at the end of the day, none of that stuff matters if you don't go out there. You could practice your games, you could play, you could train for football all year. You could study film for 5 years, train for 5 years. But if you never play a game and know how you perform in the actual game, then it doesn't matter. You know, with a job, they have you do the enrollment, they have you watch all the little videos and all that teaches you what the job is. Then for a few days, they train you how to do it. But none of that matters if they're not ever going to put you out there to do a job. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason they teach you and have you learn stuff, and then they actually give you hands-on help for a few hours, maybe days, depending what it is, and then they throw you out there. That's like what you have to do at life. Yes, prepare, you know what I'm saying? Do the research, learn the skill, get some, practice and train. But you have to actually get out there and get the experience. You have to go out there and try those things. What's the point of buying all the equipment for a business and learning how to run that business if you never start that business? What's the point of buying a gym membership and looking up and watching how to do workouts if you never go work out? You know what I'm saying? What's the point of learning anything and buying anything and practicing anything if you're never going to actually go out there and try to do that thing? You're just wasting time, resources, money, effort. You might be wasting other people's, resources, money, time, effort, energy. It's not always just about you saying you're going to do something, and then you wonder why people don't believe in you. You wonder why people don't respond when you say, I'm going to start this business, and they say, oh, cool. And that's it. And you feel like, oh, they don't really care. They don't. Because you said you're going to do 100 things and never did any of it. You know what I'm saying? You have no right to think that they're supposed to care. They shouldn't care, actually. They should actually be disappointed with how much you said you were going to start and never tried. It's okay to fail. I'd rather have a friend that tried 100 things and failed than a friend who always said they're going to try something and never tried any of it. You know what I'm saying? Because at least you're trying things. If something's not for you, or you're bad at something, or you did something wrong and it's too late to learn from that mistake, things happen. Life happens. You got to work around obstacles and barriers. There's going to be roadblocks. You got to either go left, right, over, under, or straight through. It doesn't matter what it is. There's going to be things you have to go through in life. Some things you're just going to have to change your direct path. But you never know until you start driving. You never know if you're going to have to turn. You never know if you're going to have to pause, get out, break down the barrier, and keep driving. You never know if you're going to have to turn around or just completely reroute. You never know what you're going to have to do until you get out there and actually do it. That's why over preparing is holding you back. It's holding you away from your fullest potential. You need to get out there and learn the skills. You say you're stuck in life, but you won't try anything. You know people that figure out their path? The people that, you know what, I'm going to go to college. You know what? College isn't for me. I'm going to go get my certificate in this. You know what? This isn't for me. I'm going to try YouTube. You know what? This isn't for me. I'm going to try drop shipping. You know what? This isn't for me. I'm going to try sales. I'm actually really good at this. You know what? I'm going to keep trying this. You know what? I'm doing really good. I made exact, you know what I'm saying? You might have to try 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 things before you figure out what's for you. But you never know what's for you until you do it. He might think something for you. There's people that from the time they're 12 to the time they graduate high school all the way through college, they say, I'm gonna be a doctor. And they, from all the way from 12, and then when they get in high school and college, they start learning how to be a doctor, studying, hands-on experience. But then as soon as they get put in that doctor environment and they gotta save a life, they don't want that job no more. They go home crying, this isn't for me. But they just wasted the last, 10, 12 years of their life wanting to do this so bad, wasting money and time learning this so bad for you to not actually enjoy the final product of what you signed up for. When if you would have tried multiple different things instead of locking yourself down, because what happens to that person that doesn't like the thing that they were so focused on for the last 10 years? Once they can't do it, they feel lost, they feel stuck, just like where you are right now. But if you try different things, you're going to figure out what you do and don't like, what you are and aren't good at, what you can and can't see yourself doing. But that was number one, is you over prepare instead of actually getting out there and starting. Number two is going to be you care too much about other people's opinions. I say this all the time, and it's still holding you back, because you might say you don't care about someone's opinions, but you should. But it's only certain people. I'm not saying family. I'm not saying friends. I'm not saying strangers. I'm not saying coworkers. Whoever has put a positive influence in your life, whoever has influenced you positively, who's helped you change for the better, whether that be mentally, physically, financially, it doesn't matter what it is. Anyone who has helped you gain some sort of success in any realm and endeavor of life is the person that you should be caring about their opinion. Ask them for their advice. You know what I'm saying? I have a friend who's a licensed personal trainer. Why would I not ask him how to get in better health? Because I don't care about his opinion because I'm overweight? Why would I not ask him? You know what I'm saying? If I have a friend who makes, $20K a month on a business that they have, why would I not ask him how to run a business? Because you're scared that he might tell you, you're doing this wrong, and you're not supposed to care about their opinion. But they're successful. Why not care about their opinion? And then it might not even be about something like, physical or financial. It might be just you. It might be just their opinion of you. But you should care about their opinion of you. You know why? Everything is networking. Friends is networking. Coworkers and bosses, networking. Business partners, it's all network. It's all network. To be honest, you wouldn't have any of your friends if they didn't provide value. I'm not talking about money. It doesn't always have to be money. Y'all say, well, if it was just that, then you would just be using them. No, it could be anything. Just having someone to talk to. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a friend that he doesn't add any value to my life besides the fact that I have a friend to talk to, go out and hang out with. And I have another friend who we don't hang out that much, but hey, we can talk about making videos together because we both do content. And then I got another friend who also, he's always busy working, but at the end of the day, he can tell me how to get in shape. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't always have to be, money related. So when I say if they don't add value to your life, you shouldn't be friends with them, I'm not talking about money. I'm talking about anything in general. I'm talking about just having someone to talk to when you're bored, or just someone you can relate to when it comes to a hobby, anything. Those are the people whose opinion you should care about. You shouldn't care about random strangers on social media. You shouldn't care about a random customer that comes into your regular 9 to 5. You shouldn't care about a family member who you haven't seen since you were 7 years old. You shouldn't care about those opinions. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say it's caring about opinions in general. It's caring about the wrong opinions, the wrong people's opinions. So that's number two, as you caring about the wrong people's opinions. You letting what they say stop you and convince you from doing something. Which, I don't know why you would even do that. But basically, yeah. So number one was going to be you over preparing instead of actually doing it. Number two, you letting the wrong people convince you not to do something. You're taking the opinions of people whose opinions don't matter instead of the opinions of the people who actually want to see you succeed. And then number 3 is going to be the fact that you just lack the pure effort. You just lack the pure effort. Because didn't you say you're going to go in the gym and then you never did, right? You might say, isn't this the same thing that you were talking about in over-preparing? No, because in over-preparing, at least you're preparing. I'd rather you practice, but at least you're preparing. At least you're learning. But you say you're lost in life, but you just scroll on TikTok, watch this TV, play this, play Madden, GTA, Fortnite, NBA 2K. But you say you're lost, you're stuck. How about put some effort in? How about put some effort into looking up something you might be interested in? You know what I'm saying? Some people get jobs doing what they... If you like video games so much that you just sit in bed all day playing video games, go learn how to be a video game designer and get a job in something you love doing. That's just an example, man. You know what I'm saying? If you so fat that you don't want to lose weight because you love eating delicious food and not having to set a limit to how much you can eat per day to not go over your calorie, then how about you become a chef? Because if I'm being honest, hey, some of the fat chefs be the best ones. They know what flavor is because they got it in them. You know what I'm saying? Like, no weird, no diddy, but the fat people be the best chefs. But that's just like an example. If there's something you love so much, instead of letting that hold you back and let you be stuck in life, how about go chase that passion? You might say, I don't know what I want to do with my life, but you're right there doing it. You're right there playing video games all day, but you don't know what you want to do with your life. Go create a video game. You eat there all day, but you don't know what you want to do in life. Make a cooking YouTube channel. Open a restaurant. Go become a chef. Go apply to a restaurant job. You know what I'm saying? You're going to start somewhere first, like Wendy's, and then get an experience, then go up to a 2-star restaurant, then go up to a 3-star restaurant, then go, and you're going to move your way up. You might work out a lot, but that might be you might be broke with no relationship skills, but you work out all the time. Start a fitness channel. You know what I'm saying? Get certified in personal training. There's something that you do that you can build some sort of brand around it. You can get some sort of experience or job around it. You know what I'm saying? It's just that pure effort of you actually going out your way to, instead of just enjoying it for yourself, learning how to, make it part of your financial life, make it part of your relationship life. But no, instead of you're just going to sit there and do it by yourself, play video games by yourself. You know what I'm saying? Eat all this junk food by yourself. Instead of teaching other people how to make it. Or you just go to the gym by yourself when it doesn't matter how in shape you are if you're broke with no career, with no goals lined up. You know what I'm saying? You're not actually trying to achieve anything. So it doesn't matter what you do. It's about putting the effort in to find a way to be successful in all endeavors. Because you can be successful in health. You can be successful in the body. You can be successful in the mind. You can be successful with the money. You can be successful with family. You can be successful with, boys or girls, whatever you're attracted to. You can be successful with having a family, with having a job. But if you're only successful in one or two of those things and not everything else, does it really matter? You know what I'm saying? Doesn't really matter if you're not going to work on your relationship skills, your communication skills, getting that bond closer with your friends and family, and increasing your income, getting in better shape, getting your mental health better. It doesn't matter what you're good at if you're going to be bad at everything else. So it's just that pure lack of effort. You lack that effort. I try everything. You know what I'm saying? I try to be good. I try to improve everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in the best physical health, but guess what? I'm not 188 anymore. I used to be 188. I've lost 7-8 pounds. So, when I was a kid, I used to always be the victim. Now, I look in from the outside, and I look at what I do have that other people don't. Therefore, I'm grateful. I can't feel depressed because I haven't been through nothing yet. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I've been broke before. Yeah, I grew up in a bad place for the first 5 years until my dad moved me into a better place. Yeah, I went through struggles in life. You know what I'm saying? I had medical problems. I had to move away from friends that I loved. That's not going to make me depressed when or anxious when there's people that they lost all their family. They have absolutely no money to their name. There's people that got it way worse. So, or also like money. Yeah, yeah, I might not have the most money, but I have a job. I could be just sitting there doing nothing. I have a job. I go out there and DoorDash and Uber Eats and all that. I have side hustles, you know what I'm saying, to make some extra income. I do something. And that's the thing you gotta learn is it doesn't matter how stuck you are. There's always something you do that can get you unstuck. It's just that effort. So it's going to be the fact that you over prepare, you care about the wrong opinions, or you just don't put the effort in at all. Those are the three things that are holding you back. Those are the three things stopping you from reaching your full potential. And when you fix them in every single aspect of life, relationships, money, health, mentality, physicality, everything will improve. I guarantee you. Now, don't come saying, hey, this didn't work. You know why? If it didn't work, you did it wrong. There's no way you can put effort in, actually try different things, and not gain some sort of experience, some sort of skill, some sort of knowledge. Even if your life doesn't automatically change for the better, even if you have to learn from failures for a few years or a few months, at least you're trying instead of sitting there doing nothing. That's what matters the most. Remember, no matter what happens, as long as you're alive, life goes on.